Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your September 2021 general reading. This is for the month of September. This is general. It will not resonate with every one of you. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You can also check your moon and rising signs. There's a link below in the description to astro.com, astro.com. You put in your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and it will bring in your natal chart, and you can check all the information about you that you need to know. It's user-friendly, free, and I highly recommend it. I don't get any kickbacks or anything on it. It's something I use, and it's very easy. I'm not very, I'm learning astrology. I'm trying to learn, and it does help. So anyway, just a heads up. Welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for finding me. I'm glad we found each other. If you are returning, then thank you so much for your trust and support. And thank you all so much too for your likes, shares, and subscribes, for your comments. Just a beautiful bunch of people to be hanging with. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. I try to answer everybody also. So just know that. Thank you again. So anything you need is in the description. If you'd like to know any of the decks I use, they're listed there. Again, astro.com's down there. My email's there if you feel more comfortable emailing than commenting. And also, if you'd like a personal private reading, my website's listed below. So help yourselves, make yourselves at home. Come and sit a spell and let us see what is in store for Gemini for the month of September 2021. This is for you if you're born May 21st to June 20th. Again, you can also check your moon and rising signs. It will give you more clarity, more information. Let me move some of these decks out of the way for you, and we will get going. The monthly readings, I always do a little bit extra on the decks. I always go a little bit, I'll pull an animal oracle and your health and just extra. And I always like to do the moon signs for the new moon and the full moon for the month of September. Now the new moon is September 6th and it's in Virgo. So we have this beautiful a time to give rather than take. It's a new moon in Virgo. Now, to me, Virgo, Virgo in general, Virgo is very much an organized sign. So the new moon in Virgo to me is a time to get organized. You might have more ambition. You might have more drive and determination to get organized. Going into the winter, you might want to get things put away, organized. If you live in a house, take care of things that you need to take care of for the winter. In that sense, it's also, again, get things in order. Time to give rather than take. Virgo too has a tendency to be up in their head and very thoughts, very analytical. I like how they have the beautiful wreath around her head. If you do something for other people, sometimes that takes that it gives you a break, and it takes the focus off of you and puts it on somebody else, and that way your thoughts can flow freer. If you're kind of stuck in a situation or stuck with a question or whatever you might have going on, if you divert your attention to somebody else, sometimes that opens up that space for your thoughts. And then on the 20th of the month of September, we have the full moon, and this is a full moon in Pisces. So we have kind of a watery, intuitive, I hate to use the word airy-fairy, but it is the belief in all of that, in the mystical and the magical, and it's beautiful. And Scorpio has a little bit of that too. I think all the water signs do. But it's also, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So to me, there's going to be some type of ending. It's balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's kind of like, when you want to manifest something, be realistic about it. Still go after what you want. Still go after your dreams. Still go after what you want, but kind of put that more practical. And you might, if you know, you might have to ask somebody. You might have to ask somebody's advice or something to help you maybe balance that out. So something might not be too far-fetched, or let me, far-fetched isn't the right word. Okay, you can have a goal. Here's your goal right here, and here you are. And you want to go from here to here and not the steps. So you might have somebody that will help you with the steps to get to where you want to go, and not just boom, you're right there. You know, that belief, in it, you know, faith can move mountains, as the good book says, but you have, you know, it also brings you to reality. So it's balancing that beautiful energy of belief and magic into reality. So, you know, yes, you can create anything you want to create, but you have to be practical about it also, and know that probably won't happen overnight, and it could take some time. So again, new moon on the 6th and the full moon on the 20th, Virgo and Pisces energy. So if you are Virgo or Pisces, well, you're not in this reading because you're Gemini. But if, you know, Virgo or Pisces might have a harder go this month during those moons, during the cycles. You know, it can affect them deeper. It could affect them, you know, like the Virgo could be very, very organized, or, yeah, for the new moon. And then, you know, Pisces could be really either swaying from very practical or very much a, what's the word? What's the opposite of practical? You know, kind of just going out there and not thinking about your consequences, I guess. All right, we're going to pull a general energy for the month for you, Gemini. General energy for the month for Gemini. If it wants to give. Gemini, general energy for the month. Almost had it. There we go. Intuition. Beautiful. Beautiful. Goes really well with the Pisces energy, with the spirituality and practicality. And look at the moon. Look at the full moon. This is, again, I said, went well with the Pisces energy. You have that beautiful full moon. So this is a card of definitely trusting your intuition. It's a card about going inward and, you know, trusting you, trusting yourself. That is a little, I thought that was a rock at first, but I think it's an otter or something. Oh, the lighting's not great in here. But again, trusting you, not them. Trust your intuition. You know, I always like to ask, has it let you down before? Has it ever let you down before? If you really ask yourself that, and you're truthful, has it ever let you down before? Now, this is a traditional moon card in tarot, obviously with the moon, but it is, you know, about intuition. It is about seeing things that might be hidden. The full moon can bring things into illumination. It's, you know, I'm going to read just the little blurb in the book. You know, the moon gives you your dreams. So again, it goes beautifully with the Pisces energy. A time of transition and change is upon you. Listen carefully and closely to the inner voice of your intuition to know which steps to take. A safe passage can be found only if you're willing to trust what you know to be true. Be fearless in your beliefs, found only if you are willing to trust what you know to be true. Oh, I read that same line twice, sorry. Be fearless in your beliefs, but also ready to embrace new thought. Look deeply to see the truth of a situation. So again, if there's a situation you're looking for, you know, really go in and ask yourself the hard questions. And to me, your intuition is the first one that comes to mind. It's the first one that comes to mind. If you say, you know, should I move jobs? You know, it's that gut instinct, that yes or no, that well, you know the answer to this, or you just know it. It's just the knowing, and that is your intuition. You know, there's no fear there. It's not based on anything. It's just based on you, and it can be very magical. It can be very mystical, because again, it's the full moon, and it's a time when things come together, when all our wants or all our asking about on the new moon come in into fruition on the full moon. All right, so line these up over there just like that. Beautiful. Let us get started on the reading for you, Gemini. This is for Gemini. September 2021, general reading. All right. Up. I don't know if the cards want to be shuffled today. See that? I don't want to be shuffled today. Hang on just a second. Maybe there's another card flipped here. Nope. All right. I'm going to give a shuffle real quick to kind of break that energy. And then we'll go from there. Gemini 2021, September. Aha. Gemini. You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. I can't make this up. No matter how hard I try. I couldn't. Yeah. The moon card. It is that duality of your you know, domestic and your material side, your practical side, and your wild side. It is coming together, following the path. You know, to me, listening to the call of the ancient ones. It's a card of Pisces, obviously. Again, with the moon, there could be some big significance for you, Gemini, this month. With the moon, you have the full moon, you have, you know, the moon card. It was the first one out. Again, trust your intuition. Don't trust things that aren't seen blindly. Don't blindly trust things that aren't seen. Trust your intuition. Things could be illuminated too. Something could come into light that you... something could come into light that you have been worried about. There could be some message, some answer. What crosses this is anxiety and worry and your thoughts. Nine of Swords. So it's almost a completion of a cycle. You're almost there. You're almost at the end of something. It's been a hard road for you. It's been a hard road mentally. It's been a hard road maybe spiritually. It's been a hard road for you to maybe stay positive. And I think too, it's like what I'm feeling, Gemini, is maybe you've had glimpses of hope. You've had glimpses of good days. You've had glimpses of, but I think there's a lot of struggle with, you know, your mental clarity, and there's struggle with your thoughts right now. But the moon is showing you, you know, the moon will be there. The moon will shine the light. The moon will show you the path to go. Right? There will be light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And this light, since it's not the sun, which is bright for all to see, this is for a select few. This is for the people that are really seeking their path, seeking their way. It will shine its light and show you the way. You could have maybe some type of breakthrough in the evening. The evening could be your time. It could be your time where you feel calm. You might be a night owl. Could be why you have issues, you know, maybe you have trouble sleeping, you have bad dreams, you can't get out of your thoughts, you can't stop your thoughts, you can't stop your, can't stop your thoughts. But the moon's there to guide you. So that's the first card. I'd rather the moon come out first than the Nine of Swords. Oh, those are all flipped over, sorry. All right. Yep. Yeah. going to take those 3 because they came all out at the same time. So what started this is you've had some major upheaval. You had something that totally threw you off guard. Maybe you didn't see it coming. The Tower is a force to be reckoned with. The Moon is also. The Moon is, you have all these major arcanas here. These are life events. So you've had a lot going on in your life recently. This is kind of not the past energy, but this is the basis for the Moon card. This is the basis for trust. You know, again, something happened that rocked your world. Something happened that threw you off balance, threw you off kilter. Something could have been totally destroyed, as in like a marriage or a relationship, or something to that effect that you know, rocked your world, threw you off. Maybe you didn't see it coming. But usually with the Tower energy, what happens is you might not appreciate it. This is the foundation energy. This is what gets you to this point. So this has already happened, or it can be happening in conjunction with. But it is the energy that you might not see it now, but in a month from now, or a week from now, you'll go back and say, wow, had that not have happened, this and this. It kind of paves the way and brings in new. It's one of those energies that if it didn't happen, if you didn't initiate it, the universe was going to initiate it. Something was going to bring this energy in because it needed to take place. And it could be something that you're hanging on to that you didn't want to see. Because again, the Moon is, you know, things can either be seen clearly because they're illuminated, or things could be not seen clearly because it's like, have you ever been in your room in the dark and there's a coat rack and you think it's a person and you know it's a coat rack, but your mind can play tricks on you, that kind of thing. So the Moon can be that, oh, everything's okay. It's okay. You don't know. We don't need to go there. It's not real, or whatever. You know, you could have that energy, mindset, and then something happened where you knew better because the intuition's there. You should have trusted your intuition and you didn't. I'm not blaming. I'm just saying that, again, for the month, intuition, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. Believing in you and not them. The past energy is the Wheel. So this tells me that this is, you know, again, it was meant to come into fruition. It ran its course. It needed to end. Whatever it was needed to come to an end. It needed to be finished. And, you know, it tells me, too, that you're in charge of yourself. Yes, there's circumstances that we don't have control over, but we have control over how we react to them. Now this is a fixed energy, so you have fixed signs. It's once it's done, it's done. It doesn't go, you know, even though it's a wheel, it is Scorpio and Aquarius, Taurus and Leo. The change is imminent. And you can rewrite. You can write now what you want, where you want to head, how you want to perceive this. You know, you can make your own choices now. But this has run its course. Then you have, coming into the present moment, we have this beautiful Six of Pentacles. And this is a card of balance and harmony and give and take, basically. It is Pentacle energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is grounding, earth, money, finances. You could be balancing your money out. You could be balancing your finances out. You could be getting back on your feet, so to speak. You could be asking for help from people, you know, because it kind of, I think this person's giving. Yeah, it's giving, but there's hands out. So you could be asking for a handout. You could be asking for help. To get back on your feet again. And I think anything that is going to help with this worry and anxiety, anything that you can do to take that burden off of you, the better. Again, there's people, there's organizations, there's, you know, could be family members that help. The 6 is a card of harmony. So you have, you know, it's peace and harmony. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not that people think the worst of you or whatever. It's a card of harmony. It's genuinely wanting to help somebody. Yeah, and so you have that money coming in. It could be a person to help you. It could be a person. Could be a love interest, dare I say. It's a Prince of Pentacles. You have, again, that grounding earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They are very stable. They're very secure. They're helpful. They're knowledgeable. It could be somebody at work. There's the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And this talks about resting those thoughts. Giving those thoughts a rest. Giving these thoughts a rest. You know, get outdoors. Do anything but think. Do anything about think of the situation. Do anything about, except, not about. Do anything except, you know, think of whatever you have going on. Give your mind a rest. Go from these 9 swords to 4. You know, take some of that burden off of yourself. Take some of the burden off of yourself. All right. So let's go back to the Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles, the Knight. It's a slow-moving energy. But it could be somebody there to help you. Again, it could be a love interest, if it's somebody you're interested in, or if you're waiting to hear something about money, like, you know, people have the unemployment or whatever. It's coming, it's there, it's just taking time. That's a possibility. If it's a person coming in, again, to help you, it's a process. It's taking time. Pentacles are slow energy because they're growth. You can't plant a seed right now and expect it to be a fruit tree tomorrow. Your energy is the 7 of Swords. So you, again, have the Swords energy. You're in your thoughts. Which, you know, that is you. You're the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have, you know, the communication, the thoughts. This card, to me, represents, you know, again, it could be worry over finances, worry over the books, worry over balancing. It's like a check and balance for me on this card. Let's see in the book what they say on this. I'm just curious. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Let's see. I won't read the whole thing. Insight, strategy, and research. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up. You know, again, it's like a check and balance. It's like crossing your T's, dotting your I's, you know, making sure everything is your energy. It's like it could be overthinking, which is usually not this card, but that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like kind of OCD, doing the same thing over and over, making sure everything's there. Now, seven's a card of decision. So maybe making a decision about where you want to go. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking of doing? But again, it's your thoughts, your communication. Maybe you need to write something and you're having difficulty writing something. You can't gather your thoughts together. But again, I see it like, you know, balancing your checkbook, your finances, your checks and balances, making sure things work out, trying to find the money, trying to find that bill, what's going to pay this bill. That's your energy right now. The energy around you is the Seven of Pentacles. And this talks about work. It talks about, you know, fruits of your labor. Putting in the hard work, and it will grow. Again, it's the Pentacles. It's having patience. So the energy around you is reinforcing and telling you to, again, take some time. Take a break. Give it a rest. It will work out. It's just going to take a little time. Things are growing. Things are coming into fruition. You know, this one's cutting the leaves or the vines or the herbs or whatever off of this. It will be that time. Just have faith, have patience. Your hopes and fears card is the Nine of Cups, which I find very interesting. So I would have to say it would be a hope card, because this is, you know, a card of emotional stability. It's a card of abundance. To me, it's a card of having the things, you know. Sometimes I see those cups as like trophies. And the nine's almost a completion of a cycle. What I see too is it can lead to loneliness. It's kind of like, careful what you wish for. Because you can want the things, but if you're the only one that enjoys them, is it worth it? Do you need to change your perspective a little bit? And it could be getting to that place. You know, you just want that emotional stability. You want that, you want to have that feeling of fulfillment. And I think when you feel that, you can give back. It's a give and take. Then you have the final card is the Six of Cups. And this is a card of remembrance. It's a card of nostalgia. Again, you have cups. Six is a card of harmony. How things used to be. If there's a person that has caused this, they may be coming back. That, you know, you could go through, this is too how I feel. If there's a person that caused this, we can go through time and we can be very angry and hurt. And then time passes and we forget that anger and hurt. And then we start remembering, oh, that wasn't so bad. You know, there were this, or they didn't mean to do that. So you need to be very careful that you remember the good and the bad. Have that balance. Again, six is a card of harmony. Have that balance. Because it wasn't all peaches and cream, right? I keep hearing the word strategy. strategy. This card can also mean about going back to it, you know, remember your childhood, reinvent your childhood, you know, think about what you like to do. Like if you like to draw or paint, or what were you good at as a child? What can you pick back up on that now? All right. It comes down to trusting yourself, right? Trusting yourself. This card to me is a card of peace. It's going to give you peace. Whatever, you know, if you like to color, they have adult coloring books. You know, buy those. Or buy a Rugrats coloring book. Whatever. Some of you may not even know who Rugrats are. All right, we're going to pull a card for your health. Communication. (21). 2 and 1 is 3. Keeping the lines of communication open. Again, all the swords energy you have here. All the swords energy is communication. It's your thoughts. It's your thoughts. It's your communication. It's the way you communicate. And that's what I think this card can be. You could be writing something. You could maybe be writing your resume, or you could be writing a letter to this person. It's gathering your thoughts, gathering your mindset. Tap into the universe. Tap into the, you know, the higher power of you. It's your speaking, you're talking. You know, I just feel like don't hold back, don't hold your tongue, but don't be crude and rude either. Communication. Let's see what we shall pull. We'll pull an animal card for you. You know what? They're telling me they want the gem card pulled next. So I must listen to what I'm hearing. This is a crystal deck. So again, I don't want you to go out and buy a crystal. I'm not about that. It's just, if you have this crystal, you can carry it with you this month. If you do not have it, it's the message. It's the message that we're getting across, not the crystal. This is rose quartz. Beautiful. This is readily available. If you do want to purchase one, you can find it in any metaphysical shop. You could just get a little bitty nugget. This is, the keywords are unconditional love, peace, romantic love, trust, and harmony. Harmony, trust. This is, drawing this card signifies that love will soon enter your life, either as a romantic gift or in a way that will help you heal past wounds and move on. This Knight of Pentacles. This card is beautiful. It is, you know, rose quartz is pink. It's linked to the heart chakra. It replaces negative energy with love. There's healing. I'll hold that card if you want to zoom in or take a picture, and then you can read it later, because I don't want to read all that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful card for you. Rose quartz. And if you don't have rose quartz, but you have a pink stone, then by all means use that. Whoa. That was it. That was it, definitely. Let's Just gotta pick it up. You have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Isn't that the truth? With the moon energy, right? Life is a mystery. Everything's not supposed to be black and white, cut and dry. Trust in the universe. Trust that there's a plan. Trust that there's guidance. Trust that we don't have to know everything. Trust that we don't have to know everything. All right, one more card to wrap up the reading for you, Gemini. Into the unknown. See, you have all these cards about your intuition. This is really a reading about trusting you, getting out of your comfort zone. You know, she's blindfolded. She's standing on a balcony. I can't see what she's holding. Into the unknown. Getting out of your comfort zone. Going to a place where, you know, you have to trust your intuition. 7 is a number of decision. All right, let's see what the book says really quick. It says, trust and all will be revealed. Again, the moon energy. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise, and you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Beautiful. Life is a mystery. We don't have to know everything. We don't have to know everything. It's okay to not know everything. Getting out of your comfort zone, talking more, communicating, trusting your intuition. And not beating yourself up over for past things that happened. Don't have the woulda, coulda, shouldas, because when we know better, we do better. And you're redrawing your life. You're recreating your wheel. You're drawing what you want now. Beautiful. Gemini, please let me know how this resonates with you. What a beautiful reading. What a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a beautiful, well, yeah, have a beautiful month, but be safe, stay healthy. I just wish you all the best for this month. I think you're really coming into your own, and there's a lot of discovery for you this month. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.